Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Football Frame of Mind podcast, man. Another great week of football, man. Another great weekend of football. And we're here to talk about it, man. It's Sunday, and you know what that means, man. It's time to talk some ball, man. So before we get started, man, how you doing?
Man, it's good, man. Welcome to the best football podcast on the market. Week 2 of college football is finished, and week 1 of NFL is coming to a finish, and we got a bunch of big games and crazy finishes we need to chat about. So definitely, if you're watching, make sure to follow us on all social media platforms on the bottom. Make sure to like the video as well. It really helps with the algorithm, getting our video out there to more people.
Most definitely, man. But you know the drill. Stuff's at the bottom. Like, subscribe, man. We got a lot of stuff going on, man. Posted another article, man. Should be up next. Should be up. Thank you. It should be up. I want to say Monday, man. We got a backlog of a bunch of articles, man. So gotta build the team. Man. So we get them articles pushed out. But everybody doing good work on the newspaper side of things. So that's good, man. Some really good articles out there, man. But just recapping some of the action in college football, man. Gonna have one probably at the end of the night for recapping NFL. I might hold that to Tuesday so I can, get the Monday night game in there. Gotta do that. We grew up watching Monday nights, so it actually meant something back in the day. So now, not so much, but that's all right, man. But, we talking about some college football first, man. Gonna try to get this first hour under our belts with college. And then we're gonna shift to some NFL, man. And get our thoughts out there, man. So shout out to everybody watching, man. Let's see what we got here. We got Buckeye Nation. All right. Hey, y'all. Hey, what y'all did to what was that? Western Michigan. That wasn't nice.
Wasn't nice. The brakes over them.
Yeah, that wasn't nice. Bear down. Same thing.
I feel like I've heard that before.
Either way, man, they beat the mess out of them. That wasn't fair. That was that wasn't nice at all, man. But yeah, man, no, nothing more than that, man. It's really cool to be back with you on this Sunday, man. But let's get into it, man. So first game I got on here, man. Let's talk about this, man. We gotta talk about the Iowa Hawkeyes, man. Now they got the rankings, I guess that was earlier today. So I kind of did this earlier today. So the rankings might be a little bit off.
They're both 21.
Yeah. Hey, they got the different AP polls, man. Remember back in the day they had all them polls, the AP
poll, the coaches poll, and then I think at the end of the season they had a third one that would kind of play until the BCS, I think.
Yeah, so I'm like, nah, man. My boy Biggs. Look at the nerd. Hey man, look, you taught me how to do this, so I know how to blame you. You're the master nerd. Nah, man, Big's are cool people, man. But yeah, man, the game itself, I was like, all right, well, I was playing some defense, right? And I was like, all right, cool, man. That's what they do, right? They don't score much, but they lock you down. And then in the second half, I don't know what happened to Iowa State. They just said, you know what?
They woke up.
I had enough of this. And we're going to whoop their tails. And that's what they did, man, and pulled out a nice close victory, man. But like I said, I think Matt Campbell, is his name Matt Campbell? He should have been left. Man. It's like you want to build something in a place where it's gonna be hard to do that.
You're very limited on recruiting and resources. Your ceiling is not going to be nearly as high as if you get an opportunity like another group of 5.
Yeah, man. Thank you, Biggs. I appreciate it, man. We definitely came a long way. Definitely. From those Zoom days. Definitely came a long way, man. But nah, man, this was a cool game, man. But I want to talk about this one, man.
What you got?
I want to talk about this one, man. This one right here.
Shit.
I want to get your thoughts on Nebraska and Colorado, and then I'll pitch in afterwards because I got a lot to say.
I picked Nebraska to win this game, dude. I'm not a hater of Colorado and Dion by any means, but I just didn't see them get I've seen them get better in the offseason, but not enough to where I'm like, oh, they're gonna like go on this crazy run or this or that. Now it's good that they got a first start in a new conference. But Nebraska with Matt Rule, like people don't give Matt Rule respect because of how things ended in Carolina. But the guy can build programs, and Nebraska's already a really historically good program. He made a statement right when he got there, flipping the number one quarterback in this previous class to be able to go to Nebraska. That was a huge deal. They've been doing good in the transfer portal, been doing good in recruiting. But I knew when he got Dylan Raiola, I'm like, okay, he's for real. And coming into this game, I'm like, man, I just don't know if Colorado's defense can contain that guy at quarterback because he can sling the ball everywhere. But we've seen that Shadur had a really good game last game, but we didn't see him go bananas in this one. Nebraska played really good on defense, man. They held them to 10 points, and Nebraska's offense did enough to win the game, man. 28 points. They didn't do anything flashy or crazy. I mean, they ran for 150 yards on the ground, which was enough to chew clock and get points on the board. So, I mean, this is definitely a wake-up call for Colorado to be like, okay, let's kind of get ourselves settled in. Let's see what we're doing wrong because, I mean, that schedule's not going to get any easier going forward. Nebraska's not going to be the hardest team they play this year at all.
No,
I think
no.
I give a lot more credit to Nebraska, though, being able to go in with their heads down and just play a really good game. I mean, they didn't do anything crazy, but they were able to get the win.
Yeah, man. All right, so we got our Chris on here, man. I mean, Brandy Chris. So look, I understand. I understand if you don't want to give him the keys to your franchise. I do, but I personally think he's a really good quarterback, man. Like he's way better than a lot of quarterbacks in the country right now. And yes, you can look at and say, "Oh man, he's arrogant, whatever, man."
I mean, we were saying the same thing about Caleb, though.
Yeah, and I'm not really comparing the two, but you have to understand this guy's talented, man. Like if you watch the game, how you feel about his personality aside, if you watch him play, his ball placement, his
Accuracy,
his throwing accuracy, his throwing motion, all of it is pro ready. Like I've seen the way his throwing motion is. I've seen ugly throw motions like Brian Leftwich. Remember Brian Leftwich? How that thing was like this, and he had to throw the ball. Now don't get me wrong, he slung that thing. He was good,
but it wasn't pretty though.
It wasn't pretty, but it worked, and you ain't have to teach him nothing. Like if you're looking at all of that, man, it's pro ready if you look at that, right? And Chris says
I mean, it depends from an organizational standpoint and where the organization's at with talent.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, certain franchises are going to be more than willing to take a chance on that, and you still have the whole rest of the season to kind of see if he matures or whatever. But I mean, going back to what you were saying, just his skill set, him being able to improvise and be able to put the ball where he can put it, where a lot of other guys can't. In my eyes, depending on like where I'm at, I might take a chance on that. But not everybody's going to. I mean, you have to respect the franchise by franchise basis. But I can understand the concern. I can understand the concern, especially if you're in a place where like you really need a shirt.
What up, Evan?
Wow, I haven't seen him in a long time.
What up, E. Kelly? I mean, look. All right, I'll get into the game. And Chris says Leftwich was mature. That's cool. That's true.
Yeah, but
he also went to a dog shit ass franchise too. So it's levels to that. If you come in there mature, you can probably handle a situation like that. But if you go into a team that you might have to sit, then maybe it'll help them a little bit. But we don't know. But at the same time, let me get into this game, man. Okay, so I'm looking at Nebraska, bro, and I'm like, everybody's pushing the wave now, right? Oh, they got the number one quarterback. They look really good. And shout out to Matt Rule, man. Dude is a builder. I will
Mm-hmm.
agree with people of that. He built Temple up from doo-doo. He built Baylor up from all the stuff they had going on and
Mm-hmm.
built them into what it was. Aranda took over of a really good program. Let's just say that, right? Now Baylor, not so much. But I digress, man. But he left those situations better, right? And it's like you're looking at this game and you say, man, Nebraska is running over them, right?
Mm.
But I said it on this show. I said it from the beginning. If you can't block, you're not gonna win. And if you can't get stop the run on defense, you're
Mm-hmm.
not gonna win. And those are the problems with Colorado.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you can point the finger at Dion, or you can point the finger at the players. Because my point is, Dion's giving them all this opportunity to play. You can't say he's not.
Yeah.
He got all of y'all from the transfer portal. So all of y'all was looking for opportunity to play. Am I right or wrong? Am I right or wrong, bro? They all got into the transfer portal looking for a chance to play.
Yeah.
And you come into Colorado, eyes are on you. Dion's there, his kids are there, Travis Hunter's there. So you're gonna get exposure.
Mm-hmm.
And you
Will be
telling
good.
me, you telling me that you don't show up to play? I'm not, I'm not, I'm not pointing a finger at Deion Sanders, man. I'm pointing at these kids, man. You got Warren Sapp as your coach. And you can't you not trying to ball for that?
Isn't Ed Reed on this staff too?
I think he might be
I'm
there
pretty
too.
sure he's a defensive backs
So
coach on there.
so you telling me that you're not gonna ball for these guys? I'm pretty sure you watch them play. They giving you the keys to succeed. Dion got a gold jacket. That's NFL gold jacket. Warren Sapp got a gold jacket. Ed Reed got a gold jacket. You telling me that you're not gonna play for that? You're not gonna try to make them proud and tell and listen to those guys? I don't get it. So Dion, yes, he is confident, arrogant, but that's the same way he was when he played. Am I
Yeah.
right or wrong?
Yeah.
And all of this discourse I hear about, oh, he's gonna be fired. He doesn't know what he's doing. No, he's doing a perfect job
I
because
mean,
he's giving these players a chance to play.
the program
And
was in shambles when he got it.
1-11.
Even
Now,
before that, Cam, when's the last time they were relevant? Before.
exactly my point. Exactly, the team was garbage, man. And look, I hate to make it a black and white thing, right? But I have to. Because when you look at the scenarios that other black coaches get, how much time do they get? How much
Not
time do
very
they get?
long, within a couple of
Not
years.
very long.
Depend on the program and the situation.
Exactly. But we're talking upper echelon Power 5 conferences
Yeah, you
team,
get a
right?
couple years.
A couple years. And when you look like me, it's not long at all, especially if you lose, because they're giving you all the resources you have to win aside from other programs. So that's a fair thing. I'm giving you the keys, so you have to succeed, right? And if you don't, then that's what happens, right? But to tell me that this scenario is one of the same scenario is one of like equal to everything else. No, it's not. You're trying to build a culture with a melting pot of people. That's not easy to do.
No, it's
Now
not.
he can do it the old school way that we grew up watching it, right? Recruit, recruit,
Yeah, but
right?
college football has changed. It's not like that
But
anymore. You have to adjust. I
tell
mean,
me,
you
tell me how
see,
much time he's gonna have, bro. How much time do you think he really had to fix this?
as of now,
He didn't really have like when he first got the job. If he wanted to do it the old school
oh
way,
no, if he
grind
wanted
it
to do it
out.
outside, if you wanted to do it outside of the current means, you was not
No,
getting any more than 2 years. But the
no,
fact that you're branding yourself and you're getting
no.
out there and recruiting players and doing everything you're doing, yeah, you're gonna get a lot more leeway, especially because you've made the program relevant in an era where they haven't been relevant. So,
Yeah. So, but,
but this game definitely got
but
a little out of hand, unfortunately,
yeah, and we get into that. We got some comments to get into, man, because there's some on here that's kind of funny.
though. Chris Silly, just having that kind of stuff, sell out crowds. Yeah, I mean, Nebraska's trying to get
But
back to relevancy
they
themselves.
trying to get back, and I'm not mad at that. I'm
No,
not mad at that. But it don't matter because they ain't gonna beat Michigan. Well, it might be Michigan this year, but I mean, like you
it's
ain't
gonna
gonna
take them a while to get back to that
yeah,
level
like
of.
that's
It's gonna
cool.
take a little while,
That's cool. Like you can recruit all you want, man,
but you have to be able to put them in the right
but you
places and coach
still
them.
gonna be at the bottom of the pecking order. It don't
Yeah,
matter. So yeah, you can beat Colorado, but that's really like a headline for social media. That
all I'm
ain't
gonna say
really
is,
doing nothing, you know,
Nebraska needs to move back to the Big 12. That's where they could really make some
bro.
noise. Just saying, Deion's giving them opportunities. Deion's drop. Yeah,
But
I
I
mean,
mean,
yeah,
is that wrong? That's my
no
point. That's my point. He's giving you an opportunity to play. And
opportunity to play and make money. And I mean,
exactly.
well, not even
The
just that.
better,
It's a win-win because he's giving the players opportunities while also capitalizing on the players' talent by making the program relevant and getting them to a place where they haven't been in recent years. That's mainly
right?
what that's about. I mean, that at the end of the day, being a coach of a big in a conference like the Big 12, that's what you're getting paid to do. Make your program relevant, win games, win bowl games, and try to contend for a national championship at some point. Now, I'm not saying they're anywhere close to that, but this is where it
No,
starts. This
no,
is where
but
it
not
starts.
at all.
And
I'm not saying they
yeah,
close to the
yeah,
championship at
I
all. In
agree.
fact, I disagree with what Dion was saying. I don't think this team's ready for that. But my
No,
point is, you get a chance to make some money and you get a chance to play with eyes on you in a big conference. Why y'all not showing up? Because if I'm not mistaken, that was like I think they got like 16 rushing yards, bro. Come on, man.
it don't help that they didn't get keep. It didn't help that they didn't retain Dylan Edwards. That really didn't help the situation.
Bro.
Wasn't looking good riddance. That guy's lazy.
Well, I mean, hey, to each his own, man. But the dude balling now, he was one of the stars of the game. He actually caught the ball, but it don't matter. You can't run, you know. All right,
So
so
I'm not mad about because minute my players. I feel like he's there to give. Yeah, he's here to. He's really there to just give them
but
shine and give them an opportunity
the
to play.
limelight is how you get to the league. If
Not
ain't
yeah,
no, if ain't nobody watching you play,
it's true.
you gonna be an
He's getting
undrafted
them in
free
those.
agent,
He's getting them in those televised games and getting them
right?
in the media. I mean, it's not the same as when we were coming out of high school. You were getting recruited or talked to by schools, and there was no money. Like if there was money, it wasn't something like it is now. It's a completely different monopoly, man.
Yeah, man. Like if nobody's watching you, guess where you're gonna go? Undrafted free agent. And
Undrafted,
how
you gotta.
and,
Yep.
and how many success stories have we seen go through that route? Not many.
Most of them have to take an alternate route to try to get back to the league.
Exactly, man. The one person I seen do that the best was Cameron Wake from the Dolphins. Went undrafted, went to Canadian Football League, came back all pro. So
I think Welker went undrafted too. if I'm not mistaken.
But he made the NFL team though.
Yeah, that's
So
true.
he didn't have to go nowhere. He just had to, stay relevant and make the team.
But
Make
even
the
in itself,
squad.
like anytime going undrafted, like that's tough.
And he says it's still in shambles. I
What
don't really
is
think
Colorado?
Yeah, you're talking about Colorado. They're in a better place than where they were
Dude,
before.
that program is much better than where they were at. Derek Mason was 7 years to produce a winning record.
Bro, we talking about Vandy, dog. Who the hell winning at Vandy, bro? Black, white, blue, pineapple. Bro, what are you talking about? You can put Nick Saban at Vandy, and he ain't winning, bro. They at the bottom. They at the bottom of the SEC for a reason, bro.
Hold on.
I'm all for it tonight. I got time.
We want the smoke.
I got time tonight. Nuh-uh, man. We ain't talking about Vandy. Stop it, Chris. Stop that. Yes, I understand. Derek Mason is black. Yes, I do. He's really black. I understand it. Bro is good there. He actually had y'all relevant more than what y'all had been before. And let me
get Chris started. Bro.
Let me put some stank on this since you want to go there. The last 3 coaches under Vanderbilt have been minorities. And this is the best y'all looked since the beginning of time. So tell me what the problem is, man. It sure ain't us. Must be Vandy, huh? Anyway, I got
college
time.
Football is all about not recruiting is driven.
I got time today, Brandon. Brandon, you better tell him I got time today. I'm sick of all this damn.
That's a good comment from him, though. It's not about the education and program nowadays.
But I hope you're still watching, Evan. But that's what it is. The NCAA made so much money off these kids, man, throughout the history of their whole damn organization, man. It's time that these kids get what they want. Now, the question is, are they going to be smart enough to understand that your play dictates this money?
Yeah.
You have to play.
It's a precursor to the league. That's all it is.
You have to play good if you're not going to get, you have to play good or you're not going to get paid, man. And that's just how it's going to be. If you're going to pay these kids, you got to let them know that it comes with real world situations, man. If you ain't playing, we ain't paying. Flat out. That's all.
We need to get a shirt that says that if you ain't playing, we ain't paying.
I mean, not really, bro. Like, bro, you forgot about like all the receivers Bama and LSU just had. He definitely wasn't on that list.
I mean, if we want to start getting the listing those off, I mean, I could start. No. I'm just saying, the getting is them absolutely drugged because they're hyping them up. Yeah, I mean, I can. Yeah, I mean,
I could definitely see that, man. Like, I can see that.
It can be a bit overkill at times. I could kind of understand where he's coming from.
We'll see, man. Okay.
James Franklin, yeah.
All right, but still, man. Get into Chris' comments, man. He going ham.
Chris pulling out everything. I told you not to get him started.
I don't care. I can get started.
He want all the smoke. He want
all the smoke, man. All the smoke. Shout out to them dudes. They got a podcast too, man.
Should just send him a link for all that.
Yeah, man, for real. Nah,
we would never get off the topic.
9-4, like I get it, man. Clark Lee, okay, maybe I overstepped my boundaries and he ain't a minority. But man, the dude got Vandy playing their hearts out, man. So he with us too. He invited to the cookout.
He with us too.
he can come to the cookout too. Because he got people talking about Vandy. So, like, look, this ain't a Vandy. pity party, man. Because Vandy, if we talking baseball, there ain't nobody touching Vandy, bro. If we talking that, man. Gavin, he pulling out all the stops, man. But I told you, I got time today. Man. Well,
Take it
appreciate
easy
the
though,
love.
bro.
Appreciate
Miss you,
the
man.
love, man. Thank you, man. All right, but anyway, I just think Colorado got to play better. Anyway, at the end of the day,
Yeah, they do.
they got to play better. They got to block, man. Because 16 yards is just ridiculous. And
Yeah,
as
they need
far
to put
as and
some.
as
They need to
far
put some
as
points up, bro.
and as far as Shadur Sanders like walking off the field, I don't agree with that one. I thought that
Mm-hmm.
was stupid. That's not cool.
Unsportsman, yeah.
Everybody fighting for the same thing to win. You got to stay there. Now his comments post game, I actually agree with. He wasn't. I don't feel like, and this may be old school of me. I don't feel like he was pointing a finger at his offensive line. I felt like he was challenging them to say, "Hey, we ain't gonna win unless you give me time, or we ain't gonna be able to succeed unless you run. We get time to run the ball. You block. Maybe not as far as for the defense. I feel like that's just an internal thing. You gotta want it, and they didn't want it yesterday. And
Mm-mm.
like I said, I don't know. I just think, man, if you're an offensive lineman and your quarterback saying this, man, I wouldn't necessarily get mad, but that's just society, man. We're in a soft society to where people get their feelings hurt too much, too easy. And I think that's how it's gonna go in the locker room. I think they're gonna have a bunch of crybaby sissy dudes mad because their quarterback said something. I would get mad and say, "Look, man, we just gotta show out and keep going, man." That's just how I feel, man. But this game, Nebraska, they look real good, but they got a whole bunch of tough games to play as well. So y'all can get on that hype train if you want to, but that shit's stopping before its destination. Let's just say that. All right, man. You know how I feel about Big Brett Bielema, man, and he got the dub. He got the dub against Kansas, dog. He beat him. Boy, I had Jalen Daniels on my damn top 20 list, man, but boy, he didn't look that good.
Nah, they definitely did much better running the ball. They ran for almost 200 yards on the ground. They just couldn't get enough points.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I mean, yeah, Chris. Like for me, that's what got me.
Yeah,
I didn't
I
like
agree.
that. I
That's
didn't
not
like
how you
that.
do business. Like,
I didn't
it's
like
a
that.
team effort.
Yeah, I didn't like that, Chris. So we on the same level on that one, man. I didn't like that at all. I'm like, bro, you gotta stick. There's an inside joke between me and my dog, man. He's a non-biological extraterrestrial. If you watch Transformers, you know what that means. He's a Decepticon, man. Dude, smart as a whip. That's my boy Mason, man. He was will be a basic training, man. But dude, smart as hell. I called him a calculator. That's how smart he was, man. Yep, he got it. NBE1. Yep, he know what I'm talking about. Dude, crazy, man. What's up, dog? What's up, man? I appreciate the love, man. But man, what you think, man? Illinois. I mean, obviously we talking bottom feeder, Big Ten. We talking bottom feeder,
It's
big
it's a,
play.
it's a little disappointing to see Jalen Daniels struggling like that, though. I feel like
Yeah,
he's
it
shown so
wasn't
much
pretty.
promise. He's shown a lot of promise in his development over the last 2 years or
But you know
so,
what?
and just
But you know what's crazy? I think he's going on. I think he's going on a Michael Penix route. Remember how Michael Penix was like running? He was cool, fast, everything. And then he started getting hurt. I think
yeah, but
Jalen Daniels might go on there.
but the difference between him and Penix is Daniels doesn't have the time now. Penix has
Oh yeah, that's right.
Penix
Oh
he kept all
yeah.
that eligibility because he jacked his knees up, and he ended
Oh,
up
that's
getting like 2
right.
seasons in Washington. Daniels has
That's
played.
right.
This is like his 3rd or 4th season, so I mean he don't have
But he
that
could.
extra.
But he could be a graduate transfer.
Yeah, I could see
And
that,
then
but I think
he
But
might
my
still have the
opinion
COVID year
is,
too.
he should have transferred out this past offseason.
Right. Yep.
Me and you talked about that at the end of last
Yep.
season when we were talking about who was going to move. And we started seeing quarterbacks move, and you're like, man, we really need to see him move around.
I'm gonna get it tatted, bro. You got to. That's your name, bro. You got to. You got to get it tattooed with the Decepticon logo, bro. That would complete the whole set. If you did that, I'm guaranteed you'd be all right, man. Got to. Yeah, but I mean, Brett Miller gets the win here, man.
Illinois is not a bad team. They just
really good team, man. Really good team, man. But this is the game I want to talk about. But let's take this first commercial break, man. College football dogs, you know where it's at. Check them out. They got a lot of stuff for you, man. We'll be right back. Let's kick a field goal. Whee!
On the College Football Dogs website, you'll find a main page that features some of our biggest and newest stories. Our conference pages for content related to your favorite team's conference. Our team store, where we have products that are available all year long, as well as gear available for a limited time only. Our podcast page, where you can see when one of the 12 plus College Football Dogs podcasts is streaming live on social media. Our subscription page, where you can join our Discord. If you're interested in becoming a contributor at College Football Dogs, email us at info@collegefootballdogs.com. If you enjoy any College Football Dogs content, we really do appreciate any donations you can make by visiting the donate page on our website or scanning the QR code here.
Yeah, man. College football dogs. Check them out, man. Everywhere. Check out writers, podcasters like us, writers like me. Like, hey, check it out, man. We do a lot of good stuff over there, man. Check out these comments before we get. Hey, what up? What up? What up? What up, Kamari, man? That's my nephew right there. Nephew, man. Army nephew. But couldn't make us no closer, man. That's my bro, man. Dude, man. If he ain't joined the Army, dude could have played tight end. Dog was nice. we was playing football, man, in our little rock pit, man. Dude was out there looking like Antonio Gates out there, man. Get off me, bro. Stop playing. Doing basketball moves on the football field. Stupid good, man. Stupid good, man. But shout out Kamari, man. See, all right, so that's cool.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I think he had
still
like
got time, but I get what you're saying. He should have left, man.
I think you could have capitalized by moving to a different system. Now I feel like, but the thing about it is, though, I think there'll still be a lot of good opportunities for him if he does choose to go that route this offseason.
Man, I agree, man. All right, we got a couple comments, man. He did. He did, man. He did. But all right, let's get it. We want to knock out this college before the hour goes up, man. But yeah, let's talk about this one, man. Watch this game in total, man. I was really impressed with Arkansas, man. They came out balling. This game was theirs for the taking, especially early. Man, they was doing some good stuff, man, and then they just started going away from what was working. They was manhandling Oklahoma State at first, and I was like, "Why you stop running?" But then they start passing. And you know how I feel about Arkansas passing. I don't like it. Nothing good happens when Arkansas pass. Chad Morris. I'm sorry. Did I say that out loud?
I think the biggest killer to me is the fact that they had like almost 14 more minutes of possession, and they still found a way to choke this one away at the end. I think that's what blows me away. The fact that Oklahoma State only ran for 59 yards on the ground.
Bro, when I say it felt like Arkansas had the ball the whole game.
They still found a way to lose and give up
the whole game, bro. And keep in mind, they kept Ollie Gordon from like 100 yards, man.
They didn't even run for 60 yards on the ground. That's the crazy thing. That should have been a guaranteed win.
Bro, under 60 yards for the whole game.
That's what I'm saying.
He's a Doak Walker Award winner from last year, bro. And they held him to under 100 yards all game.
Arkansas had a good game plan, man, but they
did. They
choked
man.
in the end.
What up? All right, yeah, man. Hey, these are Army buddies, man. Love those dudes, man. Love them, man. Had a really good time, man. You know, they say in the Army, embrace the suck. Well, we did. We laughed a lot. Real fun, man. But Arkansas loses in overtime. Actually, I think it's like double overtime. Actually, it was actually a pretty good game to the end. But Oklahoma State wins, man. Continues they push to try to get a Big 12 title, man. I think it's open for them because they got a lot of talent, man. For them to be down like they were early and then come back like that, they got talent, man.
Arkansas's not a bad team either, bro. Like,
no. I like their quarterback too. And they got Petrino as offensive coordinator too.
That's what I'm saying.
Bro.
I mean, look at their offense. You could tell he's running the offense. They had almost 700 yards off. How is that? 648, bro. That's a lot of yards, bro. You know he's running, bro. They were running and gunning, bro.
Bro, but they was using that quarterback, bro. They quarterback nice. They quarterback nice, man. I liked him, man. But you know what? This should open up a few eyes when they play Arkansas. They think, hey man, they think Sam Pittman going out without fighting. Nah, bro.
We both said that ain't happening.
Nah, Sam Pittman, he's like, I know they trying to fire me. I ain't trying to hear it. They can let me go, but these players gonna feel they gonna feel it from these players. They ain't finna let Sam Pittman down, man. I know they was hurting after that loss, man. But we gotta talk about the Tide, bro. We gotta talk about the Tide, bro. Okay, so I looked at this game in full. You know I did. You know I did. And let's just say I might have been a little bit overly influenced. Let's say that. While I was watching it, right? And I was getting a little mad.
I could tell by your responses. If you guys don't know, we got a group chat, and his responses in the group chat were not very enthusiastic answers.
Nah, bro. No, it was not. It was not, man. And you asked me, what's going on? They playing with their food. That's what they was doing, man. All right, so the first lens I'll look at it through is I felt like we was doing all right on defense. I was actually really proud of the defense. You know, I was more disappointed in the offense. You know, that's the second lens. And there's a lot of people in our fan base that think that Ty Simpson is the best quarterback for us. No, not at all. He played in this game last year, and it wasn't pretty. It was better than the other guy, but it wasn't pretty. Okay, so we need to stop that, man. Jalen Milroe played okay. I thought the refs played a really big role in this game, man. And I know people say, "Oh man, the refs," and that's a cop out. But if you really watch the game like I did, our 17-year-old superstar was burning their cornerbacks again and again. And I get it, hand fighting down the sidelines, right? That's cool. That's cool, man. And that's cool, right? But you gotta call pass interference when you see it, man. If dude going past him and his jersey pulling, come on, man. Come on. He can't keep up. You gotta call that shit eventually, man. And they ain't call it, man. But you know what? They was trying this freshman at right tackle, and it was a little too much for him. You know, like I said, life comes at you fast sometimes, and USF they was blitzing a lot, and dude couldn't really answer that. You know, I mean, he got like 5 or 6 holding calls. You know, and we scored on a couple of those plays too. Miro had a nice 70-something yard run. You know, um, and got called back for holding, man. But I did like how we finished this game, though. I did like that. You know, yes, this is USF, and you have to respect them for what they are, right? They were a lot better than other teams were playing. You know, a lot of those teams enjoy their cupcakes, ain't that right, Brandon? Y'all enjoyed y'all cupcakes, didn't you? We didn't do that, man. This is a tough team, man, and South Florida's good. Uh, I forgot the coach's name, Galush, something like that. But he was the offensive coordinator at Tennessee. So once I heard that, I was like, oh no, that's why they running this no huddle stuff. I was like, that's why. Oh man, yeah, Alex Goulet. Yep. Chris got a couple comments there. It's like I know the game was close, man. But once they took that right tackle out and put one of the seniors in there, I don't know what happened. But we scored like 21 unanswered points after that.
Y'all dropped 4 touchdowns in the fourth quarter. I mean, it's pretty indicative that it made a big difference.
Yeah. I mean, he might be a better fit, but
man, you gotta go with who can give you more, though.
Yeah, man. Like, look, he might be better fit passing the ball, and I'm not going to disagree with that. I think Milroe is still a project because I felt like he was a project player coming out of high school. Like, he was a project. Like, I felt like he was a very good athlete that they made into a quarterback because that gave them the best chance to win in high school. Turns out he was okay. Like, he had a prototype that you could build around, right? Now, we're not saying take somebody that's, remember Trevon Reed in high school, right? Not a quarterback, but a really good athlete, right? So you can't build him into Dante Culpepper, but in high school, he can win you a bunch of damn games, right? You give him the ball and let him do his thing, right? But Milroe was like that in high school, man. And you come into college, he's still growing as a quarterback, bro. He's still growing, maturing. And I like what I've seen from from his first couple years till now. He's still growing. I personally think he needs another year of college. But, hey, Joe Milton got drafted, and all he do is throw bombs. So, hey, if Milroe get drafted, bro, you got yourself maybe a next Jalen Hurts, man, who is still growing as a quarterback. Am I right or wrong? Still growing. So, I mean, you never know. But the game itself was cool. I like what I saw from the defense. I think no huddle is bad for any defense. I don't think anybody's defense is going to be good if you don't sub. You know what I'm saying? I don't think anybody's gonna be good, man. So but I expect Alex Galesh to get a head coaching job because if he can take this offense and put it in a higher Power 5 school, oh man. Imagine what they could do with if he go to Penn State or something. Imagine Penn State running an offense like this, bro. Oh, way different than what they have been, I'll tell you that much. All that, oh my God, I can't even talk about the team. I think that's next on here, man. But we talk about this late game. Let me get this up out of there. Late game, Oregon fights for their life again. Now tell me this, bro. Is Oregon a fraud? To quote my boy Andrew, are they frauds? Are they lying to us?
I don't necessarily think so, but they got some things they need to get some answers for. You can't keep playing around with these teams that you have no business playing around with. Boise State's not a bad team by any means, but Oregon's too talented to be in a shootout with a Boise State. Oregon was too big of a good of a team to be playing shootout with team that did last week. Like Idaho, you can't be playing around. Like, you need to get hot early, and you need to put the nail in the coffin sooner rather than later. Because when you keep allowing these teams to hang in with you and they keep scoring back and forth with you, might stun you, might surprise you. I mean, they did okay through the air, almost 250 yards, and they ran for about 100 on the ground. But man, Boise State, they ran roughshod on Oregon's defense, over 200 yards rushing, bro. And they had just as much time of possession, had a bunch of first downs. They wanted to win this game, and they were a field goal away from tying it, man. It was a really good game. I don't think they're frauds, but whatever they need to answer, like, y'all need to get it together now. Because the Big Ten schedule, I picked them to win. But if they don't figure it out, they're not winning the Big Ten.
Nah, man, I don't think so, man. But Boise State, their running back might be man. Chris had an interesting comment though, man. I didn't know that. I didn't know they was rivals 15 years. I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
Yeah, it is, but dude, Oregon's got one of the most loaded rosters in the country. I'm sorry, you got too much talent to be playing around Boise State. They're a good team, but you can't, just because they got a rivalry doesn't mean that they should know. This shouldn't be a conversation. I'm sorry. Not saying they're going to blow them out by 30 points. I'm not saying that, but there's no reason Oregon should be winning by 3 points against Boise State.
Yeah, but this, this could be a concern, man.
Yeah, I think it is.
Because Oregon, if they giving up runs, man, I'm not saying I don't think Michigan can beat them because I don't think they got.
No, but if they play Ohio State, they can't stop.
But Ohio State and Penn State run the ball very well.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Oh yeah, Chris, you're so right. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right.
That is true.
Yeah, LeGarrette Blount punched dude in the face. Oh, that was
most people watching the show ain't gonna remember that. I remember watching that.
Yeah, he did. He punched dude in the face at the end of the game. Yeah, boy, that cost him a bunch.
Before the game.
Nah, I think it was after. Yeah, it was afterwards. And that cost him a bunch of money in the NFL. But he made it back at the end. He got 3 Super Bowl rings. I think he got 3, didn't he?
He got one with New England and he got one with Philly, I think.
Yeah, but I thought he came back to y'all and he won again. No,
I think he got one with us. I could be wrong, but
yeah, okay, but he still made it back at the end. And he had 1,000 yards a few times in the NFL, so that's pretty good too, man. Oregon gets the win here, man. Keep going. But Boise State, man, they running back might be number 1 in the Heisman right now. You got 400 yards in 2 games. He on fire. So we'll see how it goes. Now, I think they're going to pull, if he continues this pace, which he probably won't, they're going to probably do the Marshall Faulk. Oh, nobody watches your games anyway. You're not that good. Remember that shit? And Marshall Faulk was one of the baddest players at the time, but nobody wanted to stay up and watch, huh? All right. Haters. All right, let's talk about this upset.
We both picked this to happen. I just didn't expect it. I didn't expect it to be this much of a. I mean, do you say a blowout? I mean, that's a pretty big deal, bro. 31-12. I don't know. I didn't even know how to react when I seen them beat them by that much. To be honest, I thought Michigan was at least gonna put up a bit more of a fight.
I did, but I was more disappointed. I figured
they didn't run the ball good.
Once they struggled with passing the ball in a last game, I was like, that's not good. You're not gonna beat Texas if you can't pass, because they can do that.
Mm-hmm.
And then when they run it on you, that's not good. And I'm like, I was thinking Michigan was their defense played okay, right? But eventually it's dude, we ain't scoring no points. The hell with this. You know what I'm saying?
Well, they're gonna get burnt out. They can only stop so much without the offense giving them support. Yeah,
man. Chris was right, man. That's exactly what happened.
Yeah.
That's That's what I put in the article, bro, that I wrote, man. I said that they gave up 389 yards, but that could have been worse if they would
If they
have
would have
not.
took their foot off the gas.
Yeah, if they wouldn't have called off the dogs, man, that would have been at least 500. You know what I'm saying? So, like, they really couldn't do nothing, man. So I don't know philosophically if they need to go with the dual threat guy and just open it up as far as being mix and match. Because the guy they have now, 200 yards for the whole game, that ain't doing it.
Not against Texas.
Nah, that ain't doing it. So Texas looking dangerous, man. Looking big trouble, man. So they're looking dangerous. Glad we don't have to play them. Not yet, at least.
This week will be we're not picking games for college.
I didn't get that far, man. I'll be honest with you. But you know what? We can though. We can. Because I did keep. I told you I kept that up. Man. I kept it up. I told you I got the thing. I do. All right. So let's bring up our other screen. The other screen, man. So let me get up in here, man.
Boston College is ranked now.
And they should be, because they beat up on them Seminoles, man. What do you say, week 3, right?
Notre Dame didn't even drop outside the top 20. That's crazy.
I don't think so, bro. It's not that crazy to me.
Northern Illinois ain't been good for a long time, bro.
Yeah, but they always beating up on big teams, though.
No, bro. I feel like I feel like they should have dropped at least to 20.
All right, let's see. What was we going? We was going this week 3, right?
Yeah, week 3.
All right, let me get down here. Man, that show said week 3. All right, here we go. That would be we going from Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, right? That would be the 12th, right?
Yes.
All right, cool. All right,
let's see.
All right,
that's gonna be a good one.
I got you.
And we don't have to go crazy in depth. We can kind of just give an overview of who we think is gonna win and why, or whatever. I guess.
All right. Cool. I got it up there. All right, so let's see. I guess we'll start with the obvious, man. Let's talk about Alabama and Wisconsin, man. Make it bigger. Let's see. There we go. That's a little bit better. All right. So we talk about Alabama and Wisconsin, man. Let's see. I don't know, man. I like this game. It's a big noon kickoff. You know how I feel about those. But I don't know. We'll see, man. I don't like these early games, bro. Alabama just don't play good in those for real.
Wisconsin plays good at home too.
Yeah, they do, man. And I think this will be a good game. I'm picking Bama, of course. But I do think the crowd noise is gonna be a factor, bro.
Yeah.
I expect us to have at least 10 penalties. Now, if that cost us the game, I wouldn't be surprised. But I do think that that's going to be a concern, and I hope they working on that as we speak. But that's going to be a tough thing. That's going to be a tough deal, dealing with Camp Randall, man. But I got Bama in this one, man. But it's going to be close.
They'll win, but Wisconsin's never a cakewalk. Like, especially going to play there against Luke Fickell. It'll be a good game. They just haven't looked too much.
Yeah, Chris, but I mean, South Dakota's a pretty good FCS school, though, man. Because even Oklahoma State struggled for a little bit, then they pulled away at the end. But that's a really good team, man. Like, for them to win the FCS championship last year, that's crazy work for me. Like, that's pretty good. I'm actually surprised that they would even want to schedule nobody for real, man. You know, because I was surprised people scheduled them. I mean, because I thought they was on that black book list, like North Dakota State,
No, like App State used to be.
like App State used to be. Hey, nope, we ain't playing y'all. No,
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 I'm not gonna roast you.
no, we ain't
I'm
playing y'all, man.
gonna play somebody else.
Nah, okay. Okay, no. He said they played South Dakota State. So which one? So Chris,
South Dakota State's the good one.
So which
South
one
Dakota
is
State is
which one is South Dakota called?
The
Because I know one of
South
them
Dakota State's the Jackrabbits. I don't know who
Jackrabbits, right? Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know who South Dakota is. South Dakota State is the good one.
That's the sister. That's the fine sister. South Dakota's the ugly one.
Like off of Grown Ups, where they got the
South Dakota's the ugly one. Stupid man. Who you got? Who you got in this one as we close down on that?
Bama's Wisconsin's a good team. They just don't have enough. The environment and the style of play will help them, but they just don't have enough to beat them.
Okay. Now I can feel that. Man.
Oh Lord, you going back in time.
Yeah, man. I know. We amateurs here, bro. Amateur. But I only wanted it to do it this way because I wanted the NFL.
Oh Lord, you in week 1, dog.
No, I'm not. I'm in week 2.
Oh, okay.
I see the 2 right there, bro. That's why I did the screen up.
I was just wondering why you searched week 1 at top.
Nah, it literally just went back. It literally just went back like it started over. All right.
Let's see.
Let's talk about your boys. Let's talk about your boys, man. Let's talk about your boys and South Carolina, man. What you thinking?
Offensively, they're good. Offensively, you'll be fine. You can score points. The thing I'm concerned about is, man, you lost one of your defensive linemen out for the season. In Jacoby and Giller, he's gone. So that's going to hurt you.
I heard it.
I'm mostly concerned about the run game. Can they stop the run game? Because when we played Nichols didn't run the ball that much. They threw the ball very efficiently. But they really killed us with the run game and getting a really good push at the line of scrimmage. That's what I'm concerned about. If LSU's defensive line can come to play and actually bring pressure and collapse the pocket and be able to kind of get some run stop, I think LSU wins this game. Now, I don't know how Andrew's going to feel about that, for obvious reasons. But if LSU does anything relevant to what they did last Saturday with the run game, they're in trouble. They can score points. That's why through 6 touchdown passes. This is a much different team. This is a much more hostile environment. South Carolina is not an easy place to go in and win. You can vouch for it. I can vouch for it. South Carolina is not a bad team. They got a good young head coach. I just think the key to them winning this game is being able to stop the run. If LSU can stop the run, if they can get pushed, like if they can beat them in the trenches, the line of scrimmage, I think LSU wins this game.
But I told you, man. I told you LSU defensive line was gonna be a little rough this year, man.
The secondary didn't play bad. They forced, but Nichols found a way to just be able to run the ball. That's what I'm mostly wondering about. If you can just get good fight at the line of scrimmage, be able to get some stops at the run, they can win this game. But if not, it's definitely gonna be a back and forth scoring fest.
Yeah, man. Yeah, Chris said the same thing, man. They're not that good, but defensively they're gonna be a problem, man.
Yeah, offensively we're better than them, but defensively, yeah, we're both kind of in.
Yeah, remember when I told you when we was talking about who was better, 2020 Alabama and 2019 LSU, and I was like, man, we both struggled with Auburn, man, and defense, man. Not saying that y'all team is like the 19 team, but I'm saying defense can win you some ball games in the SEC, man.
I mean,
like, especially winning, like defense and running the ball in the SEC is still a thing. Even though a lot of teams pass, it's still a thing, and you can win some games doing that. You know what I'm saying? I've seen Lane Kiffin do it at Ole Miss for a long time now. You know what I'm saying? So, like, and if he figure out that he can run it on you, he gonna do it a lot.
So who you got winning?
I put a lot on the quarterback, man. I think y'all got a better quarterback, man. And that's a premium position in the SEC, man. So I think your quarterback 13 is gonna do his thing, man. I think he gonna be the difference maker.
I think he's
Now,
got like 600 yards, 8 touchdowns, and 1 pick so far. But obviously, this is going to be another tough game just going against defensive wise. I think we pull it out, but I don't think it's going to be by a whole lot. I could see this being within like 10 or less.
all right, cool, man. But hey, let's take another commercial break, man, and then we're gonna get into some NFL, man. Um, Stay tuned, man. Stay tuned. We happy to have all y'all watching, man. Let's kick a field goal.
Whee!
On the College Football Dogs website, you'll find a main page that features some of our biggest and newest stories. Our conference pages for content related to your favorite team's conference. Our team store, where we have products that are available all year long, as well as gear available for a limited time only. Our podcast page, where you can see when one of the 12 plus College Football Dogs podcasts is streaming live on social media. Our subscription page, where you can join our Discord. If you're interested in becoming a contributor at College Football Dogs, email us at info@collegefootballdogs.com. If you enjoy any College Football Dogs content, we really do appreciate any donations you can make by visiting the donate page on our website or scanning the QR code here.
College Football Dogs, for the fans.
Man, give an update, man, on the Rams and Lions Sunday night, man. Lions pulled away. Very, very slow first couple quarters, man.
Mm-hmm.
The Lions seem to be picking up steam, man. Let's see what we got here. Check out the box score, man. Matthew Stafford's having a Matthew Stafford game. A lot of yards. Well, not a lot of yards, but of course,
no touchdowns. So.
But of course, an interception because he's a gunslinger. That's just what he does, right? So, Kyron Williams, man, he's got 37. So let's see, man. What's my boy? I was trying to find what's his name. That's the Rams. My bad. I was trying to see what Terry Arnold was doing. Let's see what Jared Goff doing. Jared Goff was doing pretty good. 73 completion percentage, man, with a touchdown. Let's see. So that's pretty good, man. Let's see. Kobe Parkinson. Is that like the tight end?
Maybe.
No, that's not the tight end, man. Puka Nacua. Never mind.
No, wait. You went back to the Lions. Okay, yeah.
I went back to the other team. My bad. I'm learning this thing, man. I'm learning. Let's see. Jameson Williams. God damn. 3 catches for 89? Jesus. Terry Arnold got like 6 tackles. I seen that.
That's good.
All right. Yeah, that's real good, man. I told you, man, I would have took him over Kool-Aid anyway, man. All right, man. Let's get into some action, man. Let's get into some of this today's action, man. What the hell is that? Ugly. Well, I tell you, Bing is stupid. Let me get I gotta go to the damn Google Chrome, bro. That's what I gotta go to. Because this is bad. I didn't even click that. I'm going to week 3 in the damn thing, man. Look at this shit, man. Look at this. I'm in week 1 now, though.
There we go.
All right. Let's see. Where we going? Let's start with we talk about the Saints. Not the Saints, but we talk about the Ravens and Chiefs. We'll start there. Man. What do you think about that, man? What do you think about that?
It's a little surprised, to be honest. I really thought Baltimore was going to get a win here. But, I mean, the Chiefs are the Chiefs. I'm starting to learn that you can't really pick against the Chiefs, even though I don't want to pick them. I mean, Lamar threw for almost 300 yards and a touchdown. They did okay running the ball. They didn't do the greatest running the ball. I mean,
that's my biggest key. Why Derrick Henry got 13 carries, bro? Why? Why he got 13 carries, bro? I didn't like that at all.
It felt like they was trying to force it. They were trying to just make him throw.
I
Instead of
told
just
you,
like
man.
really.
I told you when you have a quarterback that's a dual threat guy, man, having more than I'm probably frozen. Am I frozen?
No.
Oh, okay. Because I see my damn Wi-Fi thing is going off again. But having the dual threat guy with more than 35 pass attempts, I think is a bad deal. Like you shouldn't he shouldn't be passing that much. If he's
Over 40
passing that
times.
much, yeah, that's not a good deal, man. To me, I don't want Lamar passing that much because he's a good passer, not a great one, right? At least not yet anyway. And I don't want the ball to be in the air that many times, man, because that means we're not dominating the run. Look at Patrick Mahomes, man, 28 times.
Yep.
28. And he's definitely not the runner Lamar is. But 28 times to 41, that's too much, man.
And they were able to get more out of it too.
Yeah, man. But this is the key right here. This is why I said that's why I said losing Devin Duvernay was too big to me. Because he was kind of our Xavier Worthy. He was our jet sweep kind of guy from the receiver position, right? And losing him was bad because he was our kick returner and punt returner. We also did some receiving and some running. That was our guy. So that just hurt, man. Now, I still think the Ravens are going to make the Super Bowl because I think they're going to figure this out, hopefully. But that was just disappointing, man, because it felt just like the AFC Championship game, man. We just couldn't run, man. And I'm like, you got the horse now. Let him loose. 14 carries ain't going to get it done. Now, maybe they'll get it done against like lesser opponents, but it ain't going to get it done against the Chiefs. And I feel like we really needed that game, man. We needed that one. But I will say maybe this is a catalyst for the rest of the season.
Yeah.
And we look, we got to beat this team because we either going to have to play them at home or they're going to have to come to us. But to get to the Super Bowl, you going through Mahomes. You're going through him. You're going to have to. Because they know what's at stake every time they lose. They lose some ground and the playoffs gets a little harder, right? So they ain't trying to lose no games this year because they know that they want to play this at home. They want to win all these games in the playoffs at home because it's going to be a party every time. They ain't trying to do it like last season. Oh, we going on the road and everything. Nah. When they going on this 3-peat run in the playoffs, they want it at home to party. Because if they win the divisional round, the championship round, the party just gonna get bigger and bigger and bigger. If they get to the Super Bowl, boy, they gonna be obnoxious.
Yeah, with Mr. State Trooper himself.
Man, obnoxious, bro.
But let's see.
All right, let's see. Week 1. Let's see, man. We kind of keep this quick, I guess, sort of. But I want to talk about your Patriots, man. That's what I want to talk about, man. I want to talk about your Patriots, man. Y'all did good, man. You did good, man.
That is something that that's something I didn't see coming at all. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm a very transparent fan. We are not a good football team.
Look at Rondre Stevenson, 100 yards on the ground.
But he is one of the only good players we got. Almost
Y'all didn't start Drake May?
No, Brissett's the starter.
I didn't know that. I thought y'all was going
Brissett's
right
the starter for right now.
now. Okay, that's fair.
Yeah. And I mean, Ravondre is not bad, man, but
Jesus.
I was very concerned for man, like what happened? Go back up to the passing yards.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm
man, like
seeing
he
that.
didn't have a bad completion percentage, but man, they just couldn't put the ball in the end zone, man. Like,
No, they look like they couldn't put the ball in the air at all.
that's what I'm saying.
100, like Zach Taylor got a crazy offense, man. They always passing over like 300.
I guess we just kept the same culture. I'm surprised we was able to contain them now that we don't have Judon, though, to be honest with you.
Boy, he had a good game against the Steelers, man. He did. Just Kirk Cousins, man.
Good old Atlanta.
Boy, that Kirk Cousins, man, I tell you. Dax Hill did good for them. He had like 8 tackles and a sack. So that was pretty good. Let me see what y'all did on defense, man. Because that seemed like that was the thing. Nothing too crazy. Keon White had 2 sacks, though.
Mm-hmm. Kyle Duggar had some tackles.
Yeah, but kickers, bro. Y'all got Jabril Peppers?
Yeah, we got him from the Giants.
Okay, Jabril Peppers, I liked him, man. He was good.
He's good. He's good.
Man. But let's see, man. This thing's stupid. I'm definitely next time we do this, I'm definitely going to Google Chrome, man. The Bing's stupid. We'll do one more game and then we'll get into some predictions, man. Let's see.
Let's
talk about the Bears, man. Or what you want to talk about?
Yeah, let's do Chicago because that was a game we were kind of invested in.
Yeah, man. All right, so
let's check out them stats.
This guy, man. This guy, man. This guy, Will Levis, man.
Oof.
What in the world was he thinking, bro? Oh my God. He literally cost your team the game, bro.
Chicago's got a pretty decent defense, though. I mean, but you can't turn the ball over twice, though.
Winning, though. They was winning.
Yeah, they were winning at one point. I thought they were just gonna hold on to it, but
that's what I'm saying.
I didn't think they were gonna lose.
And he threw the ball on his knees. He was getting sacked and just threw it. You should have just fell on the ball, and then none of that would have happened. I don't know what kind of throw you thought you was gonna make on your knees.
Gunslinger at heart.
It's a 300-pound person on your legs. You're not throwing nothing, and he just tossed this over there, and dude's like, "Oh, this for me." Just ran it into the end zone. Bro, what are you doing?
Oops.
Bro, Terry Bradshaw was so pissed off today when he seen that shit. He was like, and you know Terry ain't got no hair right here. Mm-hmm. So he just looking and it's getting shinier and shinier. Like he's getting so mad, bro. He's like, yo, you can't do this. And then Jimmy Johnson's on the other side. He's like, yeah, you're right. I can hear Jimmy Johnson saying, he'll be cut after the game.
He's like, I would cut him after the game.
I would cut him after the game, bro. Yo, man, dog, man. That was horrible, man. But shout out to Caleb Williams, man, getting his first win, man. I know it's hard for these rookies to win. And, they stayed in it. They stayed close.
It wasn't the prettiest game.
Yeah, it wasn't the prettiest game at all, man. But he got the first win. He got it out of the way. And I'm pretty sure he was nervous as hell. And he didn't.
He don't get nervous. He don't
That
get
boy,
nervous.
man, that boy was nervous, man.
He said he don't get nervous.
Man, that boy was nervous, man. That boy was
He don't
shaking
get
in the
nervous.
interview. He was shaking in the interview, bro. He was like, "Well, we got the win, man." I was like, "Bro, that the way he was answering the questions felt like remember in school when you got the group project, but you didn't do nothing, but
And then
everybody
you get
got
chosen
an
to
A.
talk about it.
But everybody got an A. That's kind of how it felt. It's like, yeah, we got the win, man. We just gonna do better the next time. And I'm gonna say the defense was like, nah, you do better next time.
Oops.
But nah, man. Shout out to Caleb Williams, man. He did his thing, man. He did good. He didn't do good, but he kept him in the game. No
He didn't do anything
turnovers.
to cost him the game.
Yeah, and as a rookie quarterback, sometimes that's the best thing you can do. Not cost them the game, man. But let's get into some of these predictions, man. Let's get into week 2, man. Who you got Monday night though?
I'm going Niners. In San
Yeah.
Francisco, I've got the Niners. I think the Jets are going to be good this year. I'm curious to see what Aaron Rodgers is going to look like, but I just think the Niners have a little bit too much.
You know what? I got the Niners. I got the Jets, bro. I got the Jets. Aaron Rodgers didn't play none last year. He coming out slinging. I don't care
But
what he is.
Either
He
was
coming.
unless he about to sling his arm out of police.
Let's hope not. Let's hope not. Let's hope we don't have to do this again. Because if we got to sit out anytime, bro, it's time to retire.
You need to be gone, become, bro.
It's time to retire, and they should have kept Zach Wilson.
Oh, no, I don't think
that. Hell no.
Nah, man, should have kept Mike White.
Yeah, Mike White was definitely better than Zach was.
You right.
Is Zach what, third string now?
Yeah.
Wow.
I told you that was gonna happen.
Bro.
Bo Nix is first string, like I said, instead of the second.
Yeah, I was surprised at that too. I didn't think he was gonna start, but I feel like they just want to start.
He's a team captain.
Dang, word.
Swear.
No cap. He made an impression on the guys then. Did they win that game today then?
No.
Oh, they lost to the Seahawks. Okay. All right. Let's see, man.
Look, you're
let's talk about this one. Oh, we can't pass without talking this one, man. We gotta talk about this one first. What in the world got in?
Sam Darnold went.
Sam Darnold, bro.
Sam Darnold
what?
Said,
we gotta talk about Sam Darnold, bro. What?
He did throw a pick though, unfortunately. Damn, Aaron Jones ran for almost 100 yards too. Aaron Jones averaged almost 6 yards a carry. That's what we need to be talking about.
I ain't talking about no interception. I'm talking about the fact that he said, I got some help.
Yeah.
I got some help.
Yeah, you got Aaron Jones.
I got some help, man. They ain't helped me in New York. None. I had to deal with my crackhead coach.
They didn't help me in Carolina either. I lost my job.
I lost my job, and my coach got fired.
They didn't help me in San Francisco. I was behind Trey Lance and Jimmy G.
And I was better than both of them.
And now I'm in Minnesota, where I'm supposed to be the backup. But now I'm starting, and I got Jefferson, and we about to roll with this.
And I got some help. I got some help, man. Help me. He been asking,
help us, help me.
He been asking for help his whole career. Help me.
Hey, he's the guy on the side of the road. Help, please. Help me.
Help, please.
Help me. Yeah.
Get me out of here.
USC graduate. Help needed.
Help me, bro. Oh, my God. I felt so good about this, man. Oh, my God. I know it's the Giants and they're struggling.
But he, completed 79% of his passes, bro. He did really well.
Oh, my God, man. He just know where he came from the teams and situations he had to deal with. Just to have some help, man. He's a really good quarterback, man.
He can find himself getting a chance somewhere else next year if he does well.
Man, dude, I'm hoping that they make the playoff.
Oh, if they make the playoffs, he's definitely getting paid by somebody.
Paid.
I don't know if paid like Baker paid, but he gonna get paid.
Paid. Watch my face.
Paid.
Paid. Paid, bro. He about to get paid, man. Dude.
And then watch, he just turns into Fitztragic.
Yeah, man, yeah. But that's all right. That's all right. We're gonna get some guaranteed money though.
Ooh, Kirk Cousins. We ain't gonna talk about that.
We ain't talking that much. That was stupid. That was stupid. Why would you pay that man coming off
and then draft the quarterback right after?
Coming back with a torn Achilles and you pay him all that money? No.
And then you draft his replacement in the first round.
His replacement just as old as he is. Like,
ooh,
what?
Some milk.
What? Come on, man. Y'all got to. That's why the Falcons are the Falcons, man. They just do some
poor Andrew, bro. Just need a switch.
Man, bro, man. But think about everything that happened with the Falcons, though, bro. Like when Michael Vick got in trouble, it happened after they got rid of Dan Reeves. Like it felt like Dan Reeves was keeping the sharks and piranhas away from him, you know.
And then who you had after Bobby Petrino?
Nah, man, he had Jim Moore after him.
Yeah, and then Petrino.
Man, Petrino didn't even coach him, bro.
No, I'm saying I was just talking about Atlanta. I was talking about.
Oh, okay, yeah. Petrino was like, "Ooh, I got Michael Vick. I got something to play with." He's like, "I got something to play."
And then it went. Woo!
And he's like, "Yeah, Michael Vick he going to jail for 24 months." What? That's not why I came here. No, that's not why I came here. No, we're not doing that.
You promised Michael Vick.
You promised Michael Vick was gonna be my quarterback. He's like, man, I gotta get out of here.
He dipped.
He's like, he look at his phone. What week is it? Oh, it's week 13. Just type a letter. I'm leaving. Put that letter. Yo, Bobby Petrino is a freaking legend.
Before Savage was a thing.
He put a letter on everybody's locker and said, "Deuces." He put that letter on their locker, man. And the next morning, they wake up. He on the TV. Ooh, Pin Suey. Yo, that's the best troll job ever, bro. Oh my gosh. You quit your job and got another one before the morning even awakens. Yo, that was fire, bro.
All the young kids don't remember that.
Oh my God, that was so fire, man. And when I say them Atlanta Falcons players was so mad. Dude was about to cry on the interview. He's like, "Oh, he just quit on us." I was like, "Duh, y'all suck." He just came from winning bowl games and shit, and he ain't even won 3 games this year. I would have quit too. Everything they promised him in the job interview was a lie.
You think Michael Vick? No, you're not. You have all kinds of weapons.
I promise you, Michael Vick.
You're gonna win 7-8 games.
I promise you a winning season. We're gonna set you up with everything. You got a good contract. It was all a lie. Maybe the contract was true, but you ain't have Michael Vick. The team sucked, and you just leave.
Just dip. No, right. Just bye.
Hey, Hey, last joke on that though. I want to know what the receptionist was thinking when she typed that shit up.
Do I even need to do this? Like, who's gonna even? Am I get fired if I
like, like, yo, what if he typed that shit himself?
He might have. If he was ready to get out of
Hey,
Dodge, he
that's
probably
even
did.
worse.
This is a long. This is like 2007, bro. He probably did type that up himself.
He typed that shit himself. Hey, he went to
And just hit print
Kinko's.
like 100 copies and just.
He went to Kinko's and got 100 copies. Hey, yo. What if he had a library card? And he went to the library with like a hoodie on and started printing out copies for 25 cents a piece.
But it's got to be an Arkansas hoodie. It can't be a Falcons one because everybody got
nothing. Nah. He went to Arkansas hoodie because he was on his way out the door. That man was a savage, bro. Oh, man, bro. He was a savage, man. All right, man. Hey, that was a good one. We needed that laugh. Hey, all right. Let's talk about the 49ers and Vikings, man. That's the game we're going to talk about right now, man. Do the Vikings win this game, bro? I don't think so.
No. The Niners defense is too good.
Yeah, man. But you know what? I'm on this.
And they have no distractions on offense no more. You got paid. So McCaffrey's paid. Debo's paid. Ayuk's paid. Kittle's, they're good. Like, they're ready to roll.
Hey, man, I don't care. I'm on this Darnold train. I'm riding with Darnold.
You riding with the Vikings?
I'm riding with the Vikings, man.
Oh, man.
I'm riding with the Vikings, man.
You was talking about taking a bath in the Kool-Aid earlier with the Falcons. Nah, you done definitely got submerged in this Darnold train.
Nope. Oh, the Pits taking it all.
Swear straight 3-1, bro.
I'm taking it all. I'm washing my head because I ain't got no hair. I'm washing my head with the.
You got straight 3-1. Shampoo, conditioner, and body wash.
Man, the whole deal, man. Hey, I'm going cheap with it. I got the hotel shampoo body wash combo.
The Vikings, oh Lord. The Darnold train.
I'm riding with Darnold, man. I've been riding with Darnold since he was with the Jets. I'm like, if you just get him some help, he will be okay. Nobody listen.
Need help. I need to make a meme for that. I need to do that.
Need some help, man. All right, man. We're gonna talk about my Ravens, man, and then we'll pick your Patriots game and your Saints. All right, man. You know I got Baltimore, man. Hey, this game might not be close, bro. This game, they're gonna be so mad next week.
The Raiders ain't got enough to go back and forth with the Ravens. The Ravens are more talented than the Raiders on defense. Although the Raiders are very talented on defense, the Ravens got too much firepower, though.
I think so, too.
And I think they're going to really – I would think, like, okay, we got to get back to the drawing board and really run. They're going to be run. They're going to be run. I think Baltimore wins as well. I think Baltimore wins by 14 or more.
Yeah, I do, too, man. I think we get this. We get our first win. And it's at home, too. So, yeah, we got to get that. Can't go 0-2, and you definitely can't lose to them.
Yeah, it wouldn't be the worst loss, but still, you don't want to start out 0-2.
Yeah, man, because then, man, they've been on Lamar all damn week. Oh, Lamar this.
The Raiders, they already. Keep scrolling, bro. Keep scrolling down.
No, I was trying to see if the Raiders win.
No, I think. Did they? Go up.
No, they lost to the Chargers.
Okay, good. I picked because I picked the Chargers.
Okay, all right, cool. Let's get your Patriots and Seahawks. What you got?
Man, they beat the Bengals when I didn't think they was gonna beat the Bengals. Give me the Patriots, man. Give me
man. Seahawks, you man. Gotta get on your train, man. Get on your train.
There's not even a conductive force shed train.
Hey,
nah, but the fact that they
you got the toy set. You got the toy set. So move it yourself. Or put the batteries in.
The Seahawks are talented on offense, man. But the fact that they were able to contain Burrow the way they did, I think the Patriots have just enough. If they win this game, it won't be by much, but I'm going to go on a limb. I'll pick my team even though I know what cheeks. So I'm going New England.
Yeah, man. I'm going with the Seahawks. I'm not on your train. I'm going with the Seahawks, man. I think Gino does some good stuff, man. Let's see. Then we'll pick one more, man. Let's do your Saints and Cowboys, man. The Cowboys, man, got the man. They making my MVP pick look bad, man. But I will say this: they didn't have those those two tackles today, and Michael Parsons got off on Deshaun Watson, but he got like 16 more games to play with, man. So. Hey, hopefully he can do it, man. Because I'm rooting for Deshaun Watson, man. Because they was 5-1 when he started last season. So, hopefully they can do it. Because they got some talent, man. So, but I was surprised Nick Chubb didn't play. I thought he came back.
No,
but,
they kept him on the reserve list. That means he's got to miss a few games to start, like 4 or 5 games to start the season.
Okay, all right, cool.
I think they're just trying to play it safe, which I don't blame them.
Because that's good. That's my comeback player of the year, man. So. I really want him to do his thing, man. Because that would be a good comeback. Everybody kind of give it to Aaron Rodgers, man, but to have the same injury damn near that you had in college, man, I just want to see him do good, man, because they need him. They really do, man. So, but who you got in this game?
Man, I know that the Cowboys look good beating the Browns. Okay, I'll admit that. The Saints are really good beating on the Panthers. The Panthers are not a good team. But I will say the Saints have a good defense as well as the Cowboys do. Cowboys still, I think, is Trayvon Diggs healthy? Or is he still?
I didn't see him play today. I don't think I saw him play today.
I thought the Saints offense looked a lot more relaxed. Because I think what Clint Kubiak did is he kind of took a lot of the responsibility and stress off of Carr so he can play loose.
You say Clint Kubiak? Is that Gary Kubiak's son?
Maybe. I'm not sure. I would think they're related. But
that's why I'm asking.
I seen him throwing that ball around earlier. And he looked pretty damn good throwing that ball around. Like, he looked relaxed. Like, I think they changed the system around to where he doesn't have as much of the weight on his shoulders. And it seems like they're really using Taysom Hill a lot more now to be able to take most of that weight off him, especially with just gadget plays and stuff. Man, I think Dallas is a good team, and I'm not going to be a homer. I'm picking the Saints, man. I think the Saints offense is going to be a lot. The Saints defense is always going to be good, but today I've seen them make a step in the right direction, at least be able to move up and down the field. Receivers getting open, good blocking up front. Like, I'm going to pick the Saints. I don't think it's going to be a big game. I think it's going to be a very short game between like 3 and 7 points.
Okay, man, I don't know, man. I'm gonna pick the Cowboys only because I like what they doing with CeeDee Lamb. I like how they using him. Like, they are using his route running to his advantage. Like, he's extremely fast off the line. He can beat you on the drag, on the cross, on the go. Like, he can even run out the backfield on some jet sweeps. I like the way they use him. And he's a difference maker. And if y'all can't neutralize him, everybody else eats, man. I don't know if y'all got the guy to stop him. I love y'all still got Lattimore, right?
You got Lattimore. You still got Paulson Adebo is really good, and then you got Alante Taylor, who's going into year 2, and he had like 2 or 3 sacks today at corner. So we'll see.
Okay. You
and you still got Honey Badger back there. You still have good linebackers, and I'll admit,
I might change it though. I think I'm gonna pick the Saints, man, because I had to make sure y'all still had Marshawn Lattimore and y'all have some cornerbacks, because y'all gotta be able to contain him, and your linebackers gotta catch him before he get loose.
Too.
So
you still got Davis and Warner.
Y'all still got Brissy, right? Brissy,
yeah, you got Brian Brissy, you got Cam Jordan, you got Chase Young, Carl Granderson. They're good on the D-line.
You know what? I ride with your Saints, man. I ride with your Saints going against the Cowboys, man. I don't want to pick them Cowgirls anyway.
Girls, they are. Girls, they
Yeah,
are.
I ain't trying to pick them no way, man. All right, but that's just it for the predictions, man. I think we did all right with our makeshift graphics,
Oof.
but we did all right, man. I think we got to the point, man. I think next time we'll work on it and we get it to where I can put both of the things that I want to put on there, like the stats and everything. We'll get that together, man. But overall, man, it's a good show, man. Good show, man. So we didn't run too long, man. It's way shorter than I thought it was gonna be, man. But before we get up out of here, man, anything you gotta say?
Yeah, man. Thanks for everybody watching. All the guys who comment, especially a lot of the guys we know when we play ball with and stuff like that. So thank you guys for watching. We've been climbing. We're almost 17,000 subscribers on YouTube, trying to get to 20,000 before the end of the year. So if you guys do like this kind of video, please hit the like. Really helps with the algorithm, helps us get our video to more people like you guys. Don't forget to subscribe, leave comments. We love the feedback. Check us out on Twitch, Spotify, Apple Music, everything like that as well. Follow us on our socials, man. Instagram, Twitch, YouTube, all of that good stuff. We have a plethora and a deep library of content, man. We are different than everybody else on the market. No matter what anybody says, we are coming and we're coming to take over. So definitely strap up. We are here. Football's here and we ain't going nowhere.
Hold up.
Hold up.
How you spell that? Let me see. I got my spell check.
What?
I get my spell check. Hold on, man. I'm trying to see something. Hold up.
Oh, gosh.
Nah, man. Look, it's not what you think. It's not what you think.
I didn't think anything. I don't know what to think.
Okay. I don't even know if that's how you spell it, but I'm going to spell it anyway.
Oh, gosh. What you got?
Plethora.
That's definitely not how you spell it. Hold on. I need to make sure I know. Plethora.
Bro, I'm telling you. I think that's how. What?
Plethora. That's going to be our word of the day. Plethora.
Man.
You threw an O in there. You put plorethra.
Bro, man, that's Grammarly fault. They ain't spelled right.
Oops.
My spell check failed me.
Spell check what?
I was hoping they would give me.
Oops. Oopsie.
Nah, man. But plethora, that was the word of the day, man. Because that was actually, I was like, that's pretty cool. Let's see if I can spell that. Nope. But nah, man, great show, man. Shout out to everybody, like you said, that commented and helped us out, man, with the engagements, man. We really enjoy that. Next week, same time, 8 Central, man, 9 Eastern. Catch us on the Pacific if you can. We'll probably be asleep by that time. But but man, I'm Cam. That's Brandon, man. This is the Football Frame of Mind podcast. Signing off.
Peace.